What is up, babies? Welcome back to the show. I am Koki. This is something to bitch about, and I hope you're having a good week. I hope things are falling into place for you. I hope you're getting all your Christmas shopping done, because fuck that noise, and I'm just waiting for the year to be over with. Anyways, this week we're gonna talk about some buttery bullshit. Sad to say. You ever hear a story about some bullshit that like sounds like a Lifetime movie, but it's real life? You're like, what the fuck? There was a beauty queen, a college dorm room, and a toddler, and it's just unreal. I just heard about this, and I was like, what the actual fuck did I just read? So today, unfortunately, we're talking about the case of Trinity Poague. She was a Georgia beauty queen, and she was just sentenced to life in prison for killing her boyfriend's 18-month-old son. This is a true story. It's some crazy shit. It's like, holy fuck. And guess what? There's a lot to bitch about. So here we go. I'm guessing from the start she was Miss Donaldsonville, a local Georgia beauty queen, and she was on the up and up. You know, she was pretty popular, put together, so they say. And she was dating a guy who had a son, 18-month-old Romeo, but they called him Jackson. I have no idea. So apparently he was a cute-ass little kid. I mean, I seen like a picture here and there, but still, it's totally fucked up. So January of last year, she was watching the boy in her college dorm room when the boyfriend went to pick up a pizza. He was gone for about a half an hour. When he came back, little Romeo was just unresponsive. He's like, what the fuck? Why ain't my kid moving? What did you do? What happened? He called the cops, rushed the baby to the hospital. She said that he fell, but when they like checked for the injuries and shit, the doctors already knew, like, bitch, this baby didn't fall. Like, he's got, like, somebody beat the living shit out of this kid. You don't just fall, end up with a fractured skull and internal injuries, because that's what he had. She said he slipped off the bed, but in actuality, she literally beat this kid to death. Holy fuck. Like, I don't know what the fuck would possess you to do that, especially if it's not your kid. Bitch, get real. Get the fuck real. So, I'm guessing she spun this story about, oh, the baby fell, and then maybe he hit his head, or maybe I dropped him when I was carrying him, and her story just kept changing and changing and changing. And every time it changed, again, none of the stories made sense, because the baby's injuries didn't line up whatever bullshit story she was telling. Like, you don't drop a baby and he's got a fractured skull and busted up ribs and internal injuries. Like, you don't fall off the bed and end up with a brain bleed. Like, I mean, what the fuck? Now, on top of that, she actually, like, they went through her computer, like, they arrested this dumbass bitch and went through her computer and whatnot, and she actually Googled, how do you get a brain bleed? Like, you can't make this shit up. Like, I was just looking it up just for shits and giggles, and he just happened to fall off the bed, and, he's got a fractured skull. I don't know what the fuck would possess you to think that it's okay to, like, beat the shit out of a kid, but that's what happened. They kept going through her stuff, and they found text messages in her phone, and she was telling, like, she sent messages to her roommate, who was like, he hates me and I hate him. That's one of the messages that she sent to her roommate, talking about a year and a half old kid. Like, you can't. He's a fucking toddler. He's 18 months old. I'm pretty sure he doesn't hate you. He just, he's used to his dad being around. So you leave your kid, who doesn't really know your girlfriend, in most cases, if you leave your toddler with somebody they don't know, they're going to throw a fucking fit. They're going to be like, where the fuck his mom and or dad. Like, who is this weird ass person looking at me and talking to me? Like, bitch, I don't know you. What the fuck? She didn't take that into consideration. She just automatically assumed he fucking hates me, so now I gotta bust him up a little bit. Again, I don't know what the fuck would possess an adult, I use that term loosely, to, oh, well, this baby hates me. Let me just bust him up a little bit, because that's what the fuck she did. And apparently she saw nothing wrong with her doing that. And after that, she lied about what she did and how the kid got all his injuries. So we fast forward to the trial. It's Jesus. The prosecutor said that she was jealous of the attention the child got. Sad to say, I've seen that in the past before. Like, how the fuck are you jealous because I'm giving my kid, who's not even 2 years old yet, more attention than I'm giving you because this little motherfucker can't take care of himself. He can't do for himself. He can't wipe his own ass. He can't fucking, I mean, some kids, I don't know, at 1.5 years, I don't think you're wiping your own ass just yet, but you're goddamn it, you're on your way there. But you know, they're at that stage where they're just learning to, you know, tell you what they want. Like, I want juice, or I want cookie, or, you know, I'm hungry, something like that. Even if it's gibberish, you pretty much had your kid long enough to know what they want when they say certain shit. They can say like puppy dog, popsicle, doo-doo booty, motherfucking nipple juice, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, you want to watch this cartoon? Cool. Because as a parent, you know when your kid says some off the wall shit, you got to spend a good amount of time like, what the fuck did that even mean? And then when you find out, it's not as like you got your own little language. And that's probably what the fuck it was. She, you know, she wasn't in on it like how the dad and the son was like, oh yeah, he wants this, or when he says this, he wants that. Like, she was probably mad because in her eyes, oh, they got their own little fucking language. No, bitch, the kid's learning how to talk. The dad just had to figure out what he wants when he says certain things. When you're a parent, it happens. I mean, even if you're like an aunt or an uncle taking care of your niece and nephew, you're gonna learn like, this motherfucker, he says such and such, but what he really wants is this. What he really means is that. Or what they really, you know, what they're really talking about is this. You just gotta figure out their language and roll with the punches. She didn't like that. She didn't like the fact that she was always stuck with her boyfriend's baby instead of having her own kid. Like, picture, grow the fuck up. She didn't want her boyfriend's kid around all the time. She didn't see him as an actual human being. She's like, I hate him. I don't want him here. I don't want him around. I hate that my boyfriend is giving more attention to his son than he is to me. Like, why would you even put yourself in that category, having to compete with the fucking baby for attention? Like, that right there proves you're not mature enough for a relationship with somebody with a kid, or just mature at all. Like, what the actual fuck? So experts, they went and they testified. They said, look, this baby's injuries were not an accident. He didn't like just slip and fall. He didn't fall out of her arms, or he didn't like trip and hit his head. No, they went through her shit extensively with extreme prejudice. There's like, these aren't accidental injuries in the slightest. This shit was intentional. She beat the shit out of this kid. Like, she fractured his fucking skull. Like, he bruised up, beat the fuck up, probably had broken bones. Like, she pretty much beat this kid's ass so bad that, one, he died, and two, they gave her life in prison for it. So, you know, whatever happens to you on the inside, bitch, I don't feel bad for you at all. I hope you get shivved in the fucking shower. I hope that some big burly biker bitch named Aquanetta just makes you her fucking girlfriend and makes the rest of your life miserable. I hope that, like, Orange is the New Black. I hope you get the gritty, non-sexy version of that, where it's just chicks beat the, like, what are you in for? Oh, I killed this kid, and they beat your ass at least multiple times a week for the next, just for the foreseeable future. Like, I hope it gets to the point to where you can't take it anymore, and you just like, look, dude, I fucked up, and this life ain't it, so Bye, y'all. I don't condone suicide, but at the same time, I don't condone beating the fuck out of children until they die either. So I think I'm going to go with the lesser of two evils and tell you should just go ahead and kill yourself. Do everybody a favor. And if you do, oh, that's so wrong, that's so mean. I'm not a nice guy. I've come to terms with this, and you know what? I think I can sleep better at night just accepting who I really am. I mean, I'm not for everybody, and I'm okay with that. Just like everybody's not for me. I won't lose any fucking sleep over it. Now, if this was anybody else, not a pageant girl or somebody who was in the public eye, or not one of the quote unquote pretty girls who had a bright future, then I'm pretty sure people would have reacted differently. But she was like I said, she was in the beauty pageants, and she was like in the public eye out there, wherever the fuck she's from, and people knew her name was out there. So people were giving her the benefit of the doubt. They was like, oh no, she possibly couldn't do this. I would never expect that. I don't believe it. She's not possible or something like that. Because, society has a fucked up way of, if you're a semi-celebrity, you automatically get the benefit of the doubt. Just like no matter what. But if you're just like a regular schmuck like the rest of us, yeah, that motherfucker did it. Don't even send him to trial. Lock her straight the fuck up. I mean, that's just how it works. That's just how it works in today's society. Like, the more quote unquote popular you are, the more benefit of the doubt you get. And even though the evidence was laying right there in the fucking hospital room with the fractured skull and broken bones and bruises all over, people still refuse to believe that she could actually do something like this. Like, I don't believe she beat the kid as bad as they say that she did. I mean, she's a beauty pageant. She's like a beauty queen. She was in pageants. She was like, she was pretty. She was young, and she had her whole life ahead of her. I don't think that she would do that. But guess what, assholes? She actually fucking did it. And like I said earlier, the whole maturity issue, dating somebody with kids, it's not for everybody. It really isn't. Like, instead of, like, I hate how much attention you give your kid over me. Like, hey, if you know what, like, I want to spend more time with you, but can we do it without the kid so we can get closer and get better acquainted and this, that, and the other? That would have been one way. I mean, it sounds shitty. Like, I want to spend a day or two with you without your kid. There's no easy way to, like, spin that, but at the same time, it's more mature and responsible than saying, I fucking hate this baby, and I hate the fact that you pay attention to this little human who can't take care of themselves more than me, who's in my adult years and I can do for myself. I just, I don't want to. I want you to do it. Like, that makes no fucking sense. Some people who get with people who have kids, like people who hook up with people who have kids, they'll tell you, like, most times that, look, I'm not trying to be a stepmom or a stepdad. I don't have my own kids, and I'm not trying to get with somebody who has kids. But sometimes life throws you a curveball, and you're like, fuck it. I like this bitch. Her kids are cool. Or I like this dude, and his kids are cool. You know what? Let's just roll the dice and see what happens. And sometimes, most times, shit works out. You're like, fuck yeah. The kids end up calling you mom and or dad. And even though they didn't come from your loins, motherfucker, those are your kids. And that's a beautiful thing. But on the other side of that coin, you get with somebody who has kids, and he's like, I can't stand this motherfucker right here. Oh, this little bitch. You son of a bitch. Like, you knew what you signed up for. Like, you have to take an accountability and actually face the fact that when you date a single parent, whether you want to or not, one or two things is going to happen. Either one, you're going to be put on the back burner because the kids come first. That shouldn't even be said out loud. That's like a unwritten / written law / rule / everybody fucking knows this. Kids come first. And or we're a package deal. If you want me, you got to take my kids with me. Now again, that's not saying you're like automatically, look, I got 3 kids. They need a stepmom. What's up, bitch? That's not the that's not the case at all. Or like, oh, I got 4 kids. Their dad dipped out. Then they need a replacement. What you doing today? Sign the dotted line, motherfucker. That's not the case. Like, people need to understand that you don't just hook up with somebody and you're like, oh look, like, you my bitch now. So it's you first, then me, then them kids, because yeah. Or look, you're my man now, but you got kids, so it's me first, then you, then them kids. That's not how that works. Like, you should already know, dating a single parent, one, it's gonna be a fucking package deal. You either have to accept the fact that I have a boyfriend / girlfriend who has kids, and I will be expected, if I want to spend time with my significant other, to have to do, like, you know, parental type things. That's not making you a parent, but the kid's gonna be there whether you want it or not. So you just gotta accept it, roll with the punches, play the role. Or eventually, like, hey, look, gave it a shot, but this whole kid thing ain't for me. Like, you're a handsome guy, you're a sexy ass girl, and I like the way you let me do butt stuff, but I'm not ready to be a parent. And then you just gotta count your losses and go to the next person who doesn't have kids. That's how it goes. But instead, this bitch was like, I want him, but I don't want his kid. I have to find a way to get this motherfucker out of the equation. She got jealous. She felt replaced. She lashed out, ended up killing the baby. And now her stupid ass gets to spend the rest of her life in prison, hopefully fucking miserable and just resentful and regretful for the rest of her stupid ass days. And again, I don't feel sorry for this bitch, not one bit. It's heartbreaking. But sad to say, this shit happens. It's a common occurrence for people who date somebody without kids. Like, if you're dating somebody with a kid, those said person could one day, if just not from the get-go, they'll be jealous. They'll beat the kid. They won't like the poor kid won't get beat up by a stranger, or they won't get kidnapped. It'll be the motherfucker that their parent is dating, and then bam, slap the kid around, talk shit to him, treat him like dirt because it's not your kid. What the fuck do I care? That's not my kid. I didn't have that motherfucker. I don't even want him here. I just want the dad or the mom. But I got to deal with this ugly motherfucker because I like the way he dicks me down, or I like the way she, puts ice cubes in her mouth and then sucks me off while he's sleeping, and then I drink all this juicy juice the next morning. It's stupid shit. It's so fucking dumb, but it happens. And when I say it, I say it to sound facetious, to like not focus on the fact that this particular topic kind of pisses me off, but at the same time, I say it because these things, people have actually said this. People, it's been done like numerous times. But it's one of those things where you kind of gotta laugh to keep from like being ultra mega pissed off about it, but at the same time, it's not something to laugh about. It's just a fucked up situation all the way around. Now, people who play, and she's like, oh, I didn't do it, I didn't mean it, oh my god, she's playing innocent, like she bitch pleaded not guilty on all the fucking evidence pointed against her, but she's like, I didn't mean it, I didn't do, oh my god, I don't want to ruin my life. Like, fuck your life, you took a baby's life, so I don't think your life has any more merit whatsoever. You can't just be like, oh, I killed this kid, but I still got my life to live, so can we not fuck me over like that? Because that's what she was hoping. Didn't work out in her favor. Her stupid ass is going to prison until she dies, and that's still too good for her. Now, the common folk, not all of us, but the quote unquote simps and the people who know her, there's she can't, she's too pretty to do something like that. She was a beauty queen pageant person, and she did pageants, and she was a face for the community, and I stand behind her because I can't believe that she would do something like that. And oh my god! But then when they find out that she's convicted, they're like, "Oh fuck." Well, I'm not gonna say anything else because she's already guilty, and I don't want to look and feel even more dumb than what I already do because I was wrong about this bitch and how she really is. So, I mean, holy shit, dude. I just can't. Like, I just fucking can't. This is ridiculous. Now, let's bring it back. Baby Romeo. He was the one that mattered in this shit the most. He should have, he deserved way better than what the dad brought around him. Now, I'm pretty sure the dad didn't have any idea what the fuck the girl was doing or how she felt. Because people, they won't tell you, oh, I hate your fucking kid, or I can't stand to be around your kid, or, when you're together, it's like, oh, what do you need? Are you okay? Or your son wants you. I mean, there's signs. I'm pretty sure she could have, either one, she's really fucking good at faking how much she hated this kid, or two, there were signs. Like the kid comes around, she's like, oh, go to your dad. Get out of here. Get out of my face. Get away from me. I'm fairly fucking certain if you would have just like took the time to like just observe, you could have saw something somewhere that would have been like, hey dude, I don't like the way you're talking to my kid. Like, something you want to tell me? Like, what the fuck? How come every time my kid come around, your face gets sour? How come every time my kid starts talking or doing this, that, and the other, you fucking start rolling your eyes and shit? Like, there could have been signs. I'm pretty sure there had to be at least one or two signs that this dude could have picked up on. But again, if she was good at faking the funk, then that's even fucking worse. Because he thought he was leaving his kid with somebody safe, and then he comes back and now he doesn't have a kid anymore, and he's gonna live with that for the rest of his life, that this bitch took away my son because she was a stupid hoe who was jealous and vengeful and fucking spiteful towards the baby because I was actually paying my kid attention instead of her. Like, it's so stupid. People, stop fucking doing that. If you don't want to have to compete for somebody's attention, then go with somebody where you don't have to compete. It's that simple. Now, if you notice red flags in your relationship, don't ignore that shit. Address it. Don't leave your kids with your partners just to make date night easier. Like, leave your kids with somebody fucking trusted. Somebody you know for a fact, like, this little motherfucker's going to be safe with such and such. Don't go after motherfuckers because, oh, well, she's pretty, or, oh my God, he's hot. I don't care about their personality or what they think or how they feel, but this bitch looks good, so that's good enough for me. Fuck that. Like, looks ain't everything. And I speak from experience because I'm the last person in the world to be like, oh, hey, oh, he's cute. I'm like, bitch, I know I'm not. I'm not. Nowhere near it. Anyways, I digressed it. Okay, so anyway, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I hope you come back next week. This episode was, it was heartbreaking to read all of this shit as it went down, but I had to talk about it. And hopefully next week we'll have something. We'll get back to our regular bullshittery. But this week was just, my God. Anyways, stay up, stay blessed, stay sexy, stay classy, San Diego. And remember, if you always got something on your mind, let's talk about it. If you got it in your heart, let's talk about it. And when these people get out there and start acting like a bunch of total asses, we'll always find something to bitch about. See y'all next episode, babies. Deuces.